Hi, I'm your host, Brad Riddle. It's been a while, and I'm sorry about that. After a few busy months, we're back with a fresh episode of Sports Wax. To get new episodes, subscribe to our newsletter at grumpybuck.com. That's GRUMPYBUCK, like the deer.com. Find Sports Wax Podcast in the menu, go to the page, enter your email, and you're on the list. It only takes a moment. Also, please consider sharing this podcast with someone who loves sports. I would greatly appreciate it. Last month's MLB All-Star Game got me thinking about the first All-Star Game I watched as a kid. This episode shares the story of that game, which turned into a launch pad for someone who just might be the best athlete in history. I hope you enjoy. It's Tuesday, July 11th, 1989. The Major League Baseball All-Stars are taking the field in Anaheim, California. These are the greatest players in the world, guys like Ozzie Smith, Tony Gwynn, and Ryan Sandberg for the National League. There's also Wade Boggs, Cal Ripken Jr., and Nolan Ryan for the American League. But one young player received more votes than any of them. He's leading off for the American League.
Leading off, the American League's top vote getter of 1989 from the Kansas City Royals, the left fielder, number 16, Bo Jackson.
Among the sea of superstars, MVPs, and future Hall of Famers, Bo Jackson is a kid from Alabama who's best known for his talent in a completely different sport. How did Bo Jackson get here from Alabama to Anaheim? It's a tale worth telling, one of subterfuge, stubbornness, determination, and otherworldly athleticism. This is Sports Wax, a weekly documentary where we explore sports stories from yesteryear, memories of players, coaches, and games that take us back in time. Welcome to Episode 10, The Greatest Athlete in the World.
It was a massive collision, and Wilcox is down. 2.5 minutes to play in the ball game.
Bo Jackson did everything at Alabama's McAdory High School. He was undefeated as a wrestler. He was an incredible decathlete, so good that he never even competed in the last event, the 1,500 meters. He had such big leads at each meet that he didn't need to run it. He also hit 20 home runs in his senior season for the baseball team in just 25 games. But it was on the gridiron where Bo Jackson really made a name for himself. His senior year, he rushed for 1,173 yards, which might not sound like much, but he did it on only 108 carries. That's 10.9 yards a pop, and he scored 17 touchdowns. The home state Alabama Crimson Tide were the dominant college football program in the 1970s, winning 3 national titles under legendary coach Bear Bryant. They wanted Bo Jackson, but as a linebacker. Bo wanted to play running back, so he went to Auburn, the other SEC program in the state. Alabama had beaten Auburn 9 straight times when Bo Jackson stepped onto campus in fall 1982. He quickly ended that streak.
Georgia can stay ahead in the Sugar Bowl January the 1st.
This is the 1982 Alabama-Auburn game, the Iron Bowl, at Legion Field in Birmingham. Auburn's trailing the Crimson Tide by 5 points, but Auburn is deep in Alabama territory, and Bo Jackson is in at tailback on 4th down. Here's Keith Jackson to call it for ABC.
4th and goal and a half a yard. Jackson! Touchdown!
That sound you hear is the sound of a fan base finally getting the best of its arch rival. And Auburn turns the trick against Alabama the following year, too. Again, thanks to Bo Jackson. Jackson rushes for 200-plus yards and scores on 2 long touchdown runs. Keith Jackson's back on the call.
Andy Campbell gives to Bo Jackson. Jackson's on his way. Goodbye. In your face. 71 yards. for Bo Jackson.
When you watch the highlight video, it looks like the Crimson Tide defenders are moving in slow motion. Bo Jackson just sprints past them all like they're standing still, and he leads his team to a 23-20 victory. 2 years later, after the 1985 season, he wins the biggest individual honor in college football.
The Heisman Memorial Trophy. In the closest vote in the history of this trophy, the winner is, from Auburn University, Bo Jackson.
On the broadcast, Bob Costas asked Bo Jackson about what's next.
Preparing yourself for the future. Baseball, football?
After all, I'll just play ball.
Yes, Bo's still got a senior season of baseball ahead of him, but he's the odds-on favorite to be the #1 overall pick in April's NFL draft, and everyone assumes this is his last hurrah on the diamond. But this is where the story takes a turn. It's April 29th, 1986, the Marriott Marquis in Manhattan. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have the #1 overall pick, and everyone's expecting them to choose Bo Jackson. But Bo has no intention of playing for Tampa Bay. See, the Buccaneers flew Bo Jackson on a private jet to Florida for a pre-draft physical. Bo asked if that was okay with NCAA compliance. The Buccaneers said, yes, of course. But it wasn't. And Bo Jackson was suspended for the rest of his senior baseball season. There are rumors that the Buccaneers intentionally sabotaged Bo Jackson's baseball career to keep him away from the diamond. And Bo Jackson isn't happy about it. He goes so far as to tell the Buccaneers owner, Hugh Culverhouse, that you can draft me if you want, but you're going to waste a pick. Here's what the Bucs decided to do.
Tampa Bay, the Buccaneers select first choice on the first round. Running back from Auburn, Bo Jackson.
Bo turns down Tampa Bay's offer of more than $7 million over 5 years. 2 months later, the Kansas City Royals take Bo Jackson in the 4th round of the MLB draft, and he signs a 3-year contract worth more than $1 million.
It's a great day for sports. It's a great day for baseball. It's a great day for Bo Jackson. It's a great day for the Kansas City Royals. And Bo, I'm here to welcome you as the newest member of the Kansas City Royals.
That summer, Bo reports to the AA Memphis Chicks.
New York. Bo Jackson's professional baseball debut minutes ago in Memphis, Tennessee. AA action, his first at-bat, first inning. Here's the pitch, and there it goes. A smash up the box, base hit, drives in one as the Memphis Chicks take a 3-0
Across
lead
53
over the
games, Bo bats .277 and hits 7 home runs for the Chicks. But he doesn't last long in the Blues City.
1 ball and 1 strike. He's talking to Mike Ferraro prior to the game, and he said he's just raw, Don. He says, that's it. He said, you're going to just see a raw, young talent. He said, but it's fun to sit there and watch him.
Bo's first major league at-bat comes against Steve Carlton, one of the greatest pitchers in baseball history. In the span of just a few pitches, he shows both the jaw-dropping power and the blistering speed that made him such a top prospect in baseball. The combination that made the Tampa Bay Buccaneers worried enough to undermine his baseball career. First, on 2-2, he narrowly misses a home run to deep left field.
There's one, a long drive, way back. This ball is foul.
And then, a few pitches later, he turns a routine ground ball into an easy infield single.
There's bouncer right side. They got to hurry. We'll check the speed. There's the run. They don't get it. Jackson going hard down the line, and he wasn't even close.
When he does get his first major league home run a couple of weeks later, he doesn't get cheated.
Watch how far this ball travels. Out of the stadium, past the grassy stuff, on top of a knoll outside of Royal Stadium. Everybody look it up. Look at the top of the stadium. The white columns and the flags, it's up there, folks. Got to go up. Yeah, it's up there as it hit the top of the fence in the back of the stadium, 475 feet away. Bo Jackson.
He finishes out the season with the Royals, and it looks like football is a thing of the past for the former Heisman Trophy winner. Except for one thing. Bo still has at least one really big fan in the football world.
Just win, baby.
This is Al Davis, owner and general manager of the Raiders. He's an NFL rebel. His Raider teams are always competitive, and they just beat the heavily favored Washington Redskins to win the franchise's third Super Bowl title. And Al Davis loves Bo Jackson. As soon as the 1987 NFL draft starts, the Buccaneers forfeit their rights to Bo Jackson, and the Raiders take a flyer on him in the 7th round. Play baseball, Al Davis tells Bo Jackson. Just come play football after the season ends. And Bo Jackson agrees.
Here comes Bo Jackson.
There's been a lot of jokes about Bo, but believe me when I tell you, he can play football.
After the 1987 baseball season, Bo Jackson joins the Los Angeles Raiders, and he makes his debut on November 1st at New England. Bo's NFL career gets off to a quiet start. Through 4 games, he's averaging about 60 yards, and he's scored a grand total of 2 touchdowns. But just in case anyone forgot why he won the Heisman Trophy, and just in case anyone forgot why the Raiders wanted him so badly, Bo shows the whole world when he makes his first appearance on Monday Night Football.
ABC Sports presents NFL Monday Night Football.
It's November 30th, 1987, the Kingdome in Seattle, where the Raiders are taking on the Seahawks. The Raiders are riding a 7-game losing streak. They badly need a spark, and Bo Jackson gives it to them. He catches a second-quarter touchdown pass to give the Raiders a 14-7 lead, but that's just the appetizer. Later in the second period, he creates one of the most iconic moments in Monday Night Football history. The Raiders get the ball at their own 9-yard line after a Seahawks punt. They hand the ball to Bo Jackson off left tackle, and he just leaves everyone behind.
3rd down and 6 at the 9. And Bo Jackson to the 20 and out in front, and only one man to beat, and easily can't run him down. He had the angle, but there goes Bo, and nobody catches Bo. Touchdown. He may not stop till Tacoma. He's gone.
He ends the 91-yard touchdown run by sprinting up the tunnel leading to the Kingdome locker rooms. Dan Deerdorf of ABC says it best.
But, I mean, it's over right there. Kenny easily has the angle, and it's like little kids chasing a grown man.
In the second half, Bo runs over Seahawks linebacker Brian Bosworth for his 3rd touchdown of the game.
Wait till he leaves. 3rd and 1 from the 2. Here's Bo. And here goes Bo for the touchdown. He and Bosworth one-on-one, and Jackson just shoves him into the end zone.
In the 37-14 victory, Bo finishes with 221 yards on just 18 carries. It's a real coming-out party for his football career, and it's almost like the world realizes, maybe he can do both.
Bo knows baseball. Bo knows football.
By summer 1989, Bo Jackson is taking over the world. He's starring in Nike commercials. He's running over, around, and past the best football players in the world. He's pounding tape measure home runs. He's making incredible plays in the field. And if you know this music, you definitely played Tecmo Bowl on the original Nintendo in the 1980s. Bo Jackson was a force of nature in this game, a player head and shoulders better than anyone else. On an 8-bit home video game, Bo Jackson's invincible. In real life, he's joining the best baseball players in the world for the All-Star Game in Anaheim.
Bo Jackson making the catch on the ball hit by Guerrero to prevent further damage.
When Bo Jackson comes up for his first at-bat in the All-Star Game, Ronald Reagan is in the booth with announcer Vin Scully. The former president is about to watch Bo turn the first pitch into an absolute laser beam that lands in the center field bleachers. Listen for the crack of the bat.
But that Bo down there, that's a pretty interesting hobby he has for his vacation. When baseball ends, he winds up playing playing football. I don't know if there's ever been anyone doing it. Hey.
He's remarkable, and look at that one. Bo Jackson says hello.
Bo Jackson finishes with a solo home run, an RBI single, and a stolen base, and he's named MVP of the game. And that's the peak of Bo Mania. He keeps playing both baseball and football through 1990, and then it all stops.
That's going to set it up pretty interesting for him to the end of this season.
Remember how his eyes looked at us and how he really got his all-pro angry face out. The first time we'd seen it said, Schrader is my quarterback.
He is my quarterback, and the team just continued to function.
In the 1991 NFL playoffs, Bo Jackson takes a handoff and does his thing.
Bo Jackson has some room. One man to beat, and from behind, Kevin Walker saves another touchdown.
He sprints down the sideline, running over and past defenders. But when he's finally tackled by a Bengals linebacker, his leg turns awkwardly. As the announcers recap the last play, Bo Jackson stays on the turf. The trainers eventually have to help him off the field. The announcers think it might be a pulled muscle. It's not. It's a devastating hip injury. And no one can know in the moment, but Bo Jackson will never play football again. The Royals released Bo Jackson just months after his football injury, but he did play again for the White Sox and Angels. And there were still magical moments like this one on opening day 1993.
That ball hit deep to right field. Tarnover goes back, looks up. You can't put it on the board. Yes! Bo Jackson in his first at bat in the 93 season. Homers to right field, and what a moment this is for that man.
But those moments were fewer and farther between. And when the players went on strike in late summer 1994, Bo Jackson hung up his cleats for good. Bo Jackson was a shooting star during his prime, an athlete who dominated the sporting world's attention from 1986 to 1991, doing incredible things on the field and reaching the highest level in not one, but two sports. But, like Achilles' heel, Bo Jackson's hip undermined his superhuman abilities. And so we're left only with our memories. We're left to look back through the decades and to marvel at all that he accomplished during his brief and unbelievable prime.
Andy Campbell gives to Bo Jackson. Jackson's on his way. Goodbye. In your face. 71 yards for Bo Jackson.
You've been listening to Sports Wax, a documentary series brought to you by GrumpyBuck.com, GrumpyBuck.com. Subscribe to get new episodes that share a sports memory with a heavy dose of nostalgia each week.